NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at Philadelphia. They've put together the 6th best record in the conference.
When I look at the 76ers, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
Well, this is kind of where we expected them to be. They're a very good team, maybe even great, but they are still one level below the very top.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. They've got Dylan Brooks, Mark Williams out there with Royce O'Neal, then there's Grayson Allen, and it's Gillespie in at the point. And for the 76ers, Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Then there's Kelly Oubre, then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Barlow in at the 4 slot. And it's the Suns to start out. Lots of basketball-savvy vets on the floor tonight, Grant. These guys know the game inside and out.
Well, the IQ is so high on both sides. You know, BA, you expect to see lots of intelligent play, and I always get excited to see teams with this much experience.
And Philadelphia has possession after Phoenix picked up the 3 with their last shot. Pass to Edgecombe. 6 to shoot. A little mid-range shot is up. Williams grabs the board. Brooks outside. Here's Gillespie. Allen outside. To the inside. Outside for Brooks. And he misses his first shot of the game.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Here's Edgecombe. We saw him with 19 his last time out. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Now here's Williams. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Embiid against Brooks. And it's blocked by Embiid.
And that's the rim protection you expect from Embiid. Really sent a message right there.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And they forced a shot clock violation. Great D. Maxey surveying the D. Embiid finds Maxey. Phoenix grabs the miss. Their last encounter in Philadelphia, where they were able to handle the Sixers.
They really threw their weight around last time. They got to the free throw line a lot, and it helped secure the win.
When a defense is under attack like that, it can get into their head and break their will. I think that's exactly what we saw.
And changes for the Suns, Legs, in the front office, coaching, you name it.
Yeah, Brian, you had the feeling changes were coming for this roster as well. Arguably the most disappointing team last season. A hard reset may have been needed.
Pass to Allen. And here is Williams. Here's Gillespie. 6 on the shot clock. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball.
And Tim, after a rough season, the Sixers with some lottery luck last May.
Yeah, there was a good chance their draft pick would convey to OKC if it didn't stay in the bottom 6. Instead, they moved up to 3rd, and they were able to draft VJ Edgecombe, who could be a difference maker.
No good on the free throw. And one thing the Suns showed last season, you got to have chemistry in addition to talent, Legs.
Well, it's so important that your stars complement each other. If all of them need the ball to be their best, it can definitely be difficult to run an offense.
That one drops. He ties it up. And teams built to win now don't always have the young pieces that Philly does, Legs.
Yeah, BA, particularly in their backcourt. Nice drafting and great trades have given them an abundance of talent.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Taking a look at some numbers here for Joel Embiid.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Gillespie passes to Williams. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Well, that's the big challenge. Teams tend to feel more comfortable at home for sure, so you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. That just didn't happen in this one.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now here's Williams. He's averaging more than 12 a game, a consistent threat on offense.
The assist goes to Mark Williams.
The 76ers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Screen by Embiid. Maxey passes to Embiid. Count it.
That is a textbook pick and roll orchestrated by Maxey right there, and it's capped off with a perfect delivery.
Now here's O'Neal. No points yet. Here's Allen. The rebound by Maxey.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Philadelphia moving it around. The 3 is up. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
O'Neal misses.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Pass to Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. Oubre finds Maxey. From about 16, it's hauled in by the Suns. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Brooks down low. He's covered by Oubre, and it's good for 2.
A throwback wing. Dillon Brooks is very comfortable working down low.
Here's Embiid. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Pass to Barlow. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Embiid can't hit.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Gillespie passes to Brooks. Williams against Embiid. Here's Gillespie. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. The Sixers trailing. Maxey on the wing. Fires from deep. Drains the triple.
Well, the corner 3, no challenge for Maxey. I mean, the dude can straight up shoot from deep.
So far, Grant, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Stripped it away. Here's Gillespie. 11 points for him last game against Golden State. It's tipped. Williams passes to Brooks. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now a 3-point Suns lead.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Outside Oubre. And there's a pick. Down low. Here's Embiid. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Gillespie. Williams looking around. Here's Gillespie. Off target from 3-point range.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Inside. Now Maxey. 26 points for him last game against the Lakers.
And he gave them headaches with his defense. Constant activity at that end with 4 steals to show for it.
Now here's Brooks. Pass to Allen. Now here's Brooks. Screen by O'Neal. The 3 is up. Offensive board. Back to Brooks. And here is Williams. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond is checked in for Joel Embiid, and it's Grimes in for Barlow. Phoenix also changing it up. Green's checked in for Brooks, and Cole Anthony subbed in for Gillespie. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA. Tyrese Maxey trying to do it all for his team. He said, I think the biggest part is leadership. I need to lead by example and lead with my voice. I have to play well, and if I do that, I can demand respect with my play. But I really want to set a good example just by how hard I work. Back to you guys.
Great mentality. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Edwards, he's checked in for Maxey. And here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. The Suns in 5th.
They've turned up the heat defensively over this last stretch, trying to force more turnovers. That's been their game.
Edwards for 3. O'Neal pulls it in. Phoenix leading by 3. Here's Allen. Good work defensively by Drummond. And here's the fast break. Here's Edwards, plenty of space. Philadelphia with another miss.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
I totally agree. That is not what they were looking for offensively.
Now here's Green. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Out of bounds, Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
Substitution for your 76ers. Brandon Watford, Kyle Lowry.
Anthony finds Allen. Shot clock at 5. Over Edwards. Allen can't get it to go. 76ers trail by 3. Boy, Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Watford the pass to Edwards. Philadelphia moving it around. Grimes. Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so Anthony will bring it up for the Suns. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
That was such a closely contested game. They just didn't have the energy to win the tug of war at the end.
Now here's Allen. He's scoreless. Over Edwards. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, he is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of the quarter, but it's been an ugly start.
Here's Lowry. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Phoenix has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Phoenix making some changes. Iguodaro, he's checked in for Williams. Dunn comes in for O'Neal. And Goodwin is subbed in for Allen. Anthony against Lowry. They set the pick. Launches it. Anthony misses.
And that's not exactly the matchup they were looking to exploit there.
To the middle. It's stolen by Dunn. Goodwin passes to Anthony. Down low. Here's Dunn. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Now here's Lowry. Still without a bucket. Fires the three. Grimes' shot is off. 32 seconds left in the first. Now here's Green. Covered by Grimes. Anthony, the pass to Goodwin. Just 5 to shoot. Over Edwards. Cans it from the wing. And now a 4-point Phoenix lead. And here's Lowry. To the inside. And there's Embiid. That one's good. And the assist by Lowry. Embiid's got 6 points.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
That's the end of the first quarter. And not much scoring. It remains close. Suns ahead, up 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And for Phoenix, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, you have to love their activity level at the defensive end, racking up those steals.
They've disrupted the offensive flow, and they are making things miserable for any ball handler.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. We've got Green. He's out there with Anthony, and it's Malawach in at the 5, down low. Now here's Anthony. Still no points. They set the pick. Pass to Green. 4-3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. Lowry outside. Three-pointer. The second effort. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Anthony. The 3. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
In this era of the NBA, you just can't let guys have good looks from the 3. Pretty much everyone in this league can make you pay. Out
to Lowry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Phoenix leading by 5. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Pass to Green. Inside. Here's Malawach. Embiid with a nice defensive effort. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Grimes. Rebounded by Dunn. And so Anthony will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Pass to Green. Three-pointer. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Lowry, the pass to Baldwin. Outside Edwards from deep. It's rebounded by Goodwin. The Suns have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Pass to Anthony. Let's go with a 3. Here's Malawat. Rebound by Philadelphia. Edwards looking it over. Outside Grimes to the paint. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
The 76ers making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Phoenix also changing it up. Brooks, he's checked in for Malawat. Allen comes in for Goodwin. And Gillespie is subbed in for Anthony. Phoenix leading by 5. And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Changes for Philadelphia. Oubre, he's checked in for Walker. Edgecombe comes in for Edwards. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for Lowry. Here's Gillespie. Maxey covering. Allen with a screen on Maxey. Tries a 10-footer. Phoenix no good that time either. 76ers trail by 5. Outside Grimes. Out to Oubre. They get back on track. Good. And the assist to Embiid. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. And Philadelphia has possession. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Fires the 3. Grimes' shot is off. The Suns lead by 4. Allen, the pass to Gillespie. Now here's Brooks. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Here's Gillespie. He's got 5. Green, a screen. Pass to Gillespie. Lets the 3 fly. And Grimes pulls it down.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from 3-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
And it's Green with the ball for the Suns. Now Brooks. Brooks a screen. Here's Allen. Phoenix no good that time either.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
And it's Maxey missing. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. To the middle. Drops in the layup for 2. Maxey's got 5 points.
Yeah, the defense made it easy that time for Maxey. You can't give him those kind of looks in the paint.
Gillespie passes to Dunn. And here's Brooks. clock. Jacks up a three. No luck on that one.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Pass to Edgecombe. Over Green. No good off the glass.
And that's a good look for him. He just couldn't connect.
To stop the drought. Rebound by the 76ers.
That's just unlucky. You don't mind him taking that shot at all.
Here's Oubre. Pass to Edgecombe. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Now done. Embiid covers. On the wing, Green. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Clock is at 3, and he missed again. Now 1 of 5. You think of the reputation that Grayson Allen had coming into the league. He's changed the narrative for the better, Tim.
Well, he's still hard-nosed, but it's not necessarily what he's known for anymore. Rather, he's a great 3-and-D option who can occasionally give you that hard foul.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Drummond is checked in for Philadelphia. Barlow comes in for Grimes. Phoenix also changing it up. Williams comes in for Dunn. And it's O'Neal in for Green. Suns trail by 4. Here's Gillespie. He's got 5. Williams finds Brooks. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Edgecombe. Allen defending. Pass to Maxey. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And if you're going to foul Maxey, you better hit him. He is going to be able to make shots through contact.
How about the motor of Tyrese Maxey, Tim? He just does not quit ever.
He's one of those guys who tracks the most miles run during games. Maxey probably wears out his shoes faster than anyone. Sharp turns, hard cuts. He's always on the move.
That free throw's good from Maxey. And Legs is someone who has seen some of the great perimeter defenders over the years. Who's the best you've ever seen?
Well, the best defense, Brian, I ever played against were those mid-90s Bulls teams when you had to go up against Jordan and Pippen on either wing. And then more modern-day players like Drew Holiday, even a guy like Tony Allen when he was in Memphis, they stand out to me as well.
First team all defense, Tony Allen.
Year in, year out, a nightmare to go up against.
Here's Edgecombe. 7-point game, biggest lead so far. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And there's a 3-second violation. Let's look back on this past month and see the teams who are lights out from three-point range. 5th, Phoenix.
Over the last month, that has been a big weapon for their offense. They have shot it really well from deep.
Pass to Barlow. Here's Edgecombe. Allen defending. Well straight to the bucket for the layup. Barlow's got 5.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Gillespie passes to Brooks. Outside, Williams. Pass to Gillespie. And they get it. And finished off by Brooks.
Yeah, just showcasing his athleticism. When Brooks gets open space around the rim, he looks to throw it down with authority.
Here's Barlow. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers. Here's Maxey. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And this is his second attempt at the line tonight.
One shot.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Tyrese Maxey.
That free throw's good from Maxey.
Yeah, this has been an interesting maturation from Tyrese Maxey. Really, all that untapped potential early on, but he has turned into an elite player in this league.
Here's Gillespie. 5 points in the game. Inside. Here's Williams. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Williams has got his second basket of the game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Maxey. Out to Oubre. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. And Drummond with the jam.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Leaving some skin on the floor. Those are pure hustle points.
Here's Gillespie, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game.
It appears their offense is lacking some balance right now. Maybe too much reliance on the free ball.
And Drummond with the jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Outside, Williams. Pass to Brooks. Here's Gillespie. Shoots over Maxey. Gillespie can't get it to go.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Here's Drummond. Allen defending. The shot by Drummond, no good. Gillespie passes to Williams. Three-pointer, Brooks. What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for the Philadelphia 76ers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Coach Nurse, seems like your defensive execution has been pretty sound. What are you seeing from your team?
Really solid, right? Not very many mistakes. We're helping where we're supposed to help. We're sending guys the right direction. Pretty solid.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our mid-season Eastern Conference standings.
You know, for Philadelphia, they've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They continue to hum along. It'll be interesting to see how they close out this year.
And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the Phoenix Suns.
If you're shooting under 30% from 3, try to find another way to score, man. This is crazy, Shaq.
Yeah, being one-dimensional, they're making it too easy on the defense.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. The Sixers lead by 9. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Kelly Oubre, and it's Barlow in at the power forward. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Oubre against Brooks. Over Oubre, and it's Brooks missing.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Philadelphia moving it around. Puts up the 8-footer. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Just 4 to shoot. Tries to break his ice. And Brooks with the layup. Brooks has got 10.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Sixers, they want to get over the top. Joel Embiid said, I've accomplished everything individually, but there's one thing missing, which is to win a championship. We have to do whatever it takes to make sure that in the postseason, I'm healthy and as dominant as I've ever been. Back to you, Brian.
His health is key. Allie, we appreciate the report. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Steps back, 4 on the clock. Embiid gets the bucket.
Well, Embiid pretty much has the green light to take any kind of shot, including off the catch.
Gillespie passes to Williams. Here's Brooks, and finished off by Brooks.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Here's Barlow. He's got 7. Embiid with it. It's hauled in by the Suns. Williams has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Here's O'Neal. Missed inside. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Down low. Stolen. Brooks with it. Oubre picks him up. To the inside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
For the Suns, Mark Williams. At the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And Williams no good on that one. All right, Tim, back in 1996, he led the league in three-point percentage. He shot 52% on 3 attempts per game. Talk about the hot hand.
Well, BA, it shows you how much the game has changed. I had the green light, but it was a different shade of green. I still only took 3 per game. Now, you have multiple guys every night that will take 3 in the first quarter.
That green light's now neon green for many.
No doubt. Well, he's had it rolling all night. He just hasn't had enough support to give them the lead.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
They're just giving away a run right now. The question is, can they stop the time?
Well, let's pump the brakes right here. Put a Band-Aid on this, and you've got to turn it around. The momentum is going the other way.
broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Dillon Brooks.
Well, when it comes to his offensive production, he's shown constant growth. He's taken on more responsibility and has increased his scoring numbers year after year.
That's tipped. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries. Philadelphia leading by 3. Pass to Barlow. Embiid inside. Working on Williams.
Well, this is a classic performance from Embiid. He's one of the most lethal scorers this game has.
Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game. This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Down low, Embiid puts it in.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Outside, Williams. On the wing, Brooks. He's covered by Oubre from 7 feet. And it's Brooks missing. The Sixers lead by 7. Left side, Maxey. Here's Embiid. Embiid muscles through the contact.
Well, Embiid is a powerful player, one who is used to pushing his way through contact.
Outside, Williams. Brooks against Oubre. And it's Brooks missing. The 76ers have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the 3rd quarter. Maxey sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Now here's Allen. No points so far. Williams' shot is good. And that's a double-double for him now.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Here's Edgecombe. Allen defending. Williams against Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. And it's Maxey missing. Suns trail by 9. Brooks, the pass to Williams. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Yeah, boy, is he dialed in. Perfect from the field this period.
Here's Maxey. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, Tyrese Maxey showing you he's got some serious hops to go with that deep shooting.
And so the timeout by Jordan Ott here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Boy, you look at Joel Embiid. He's playing really well right now.
Yeah, this guy's been unstoppable in the painted area. They're going to call timeout, figure it out. Deny him the ball, double him, something has to change.
Checked in for Phoenix. And checking out the rookie leaders in steals over the last month. VJ Edgecombe is second.
And simply put, over the last month, he's been fantastic. Active hands leading to a lot of steals.
Here's Gillespie. Give him 8 points now. Williams passes to Brooks. Clock at 6. Shoots over Oubre, and the Suns miss again.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Now here's Maxey. He's got 15. Harlow, nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And Tyrese Maxey is very comfortable running this offense, whether it's scoring or giving it up.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Brooks. Here's Gillespie from downtown. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
And he is doing everything he can to keep his team in it, trying to lift his teammates up.
Now Embiid. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Brooks outside. Pass to Gillespie. Williams with the screen. Brooks down low. He's covered by Oubre. And they pick up 2. Brooks has got 8 here in this quarter.
Yeah, I know the guys love to see Brooks get in a groove like this. It gets the whole team fired up.
Here's Edgecombe. Yet to see a basket. Embiid, a screen on Green. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the 76ers going with a whole new group out there. Phoenix also changing it up. Dunn, he's checked in for O'Neal. Goodwin comes in for Brooks. And Cole Anthony subbed in for Gillespie. Outside Grimes. Drummond, the screen on Green. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Watford. Philadelphia moving it around. And stolen by Williams. Anthony outside. Dunn with it. He's against Watford. Left block shot on the way. And the bucket is good from Dunn in deep. Now just a 5-point 76ers lead. Now Lowry. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And it's Cole Anthony with a foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Grimes. Lowry with it. Green picks him up. Watford up top.
2 minutes remaining in the
Lowry against Green. Shot clock at 6. Back to Watford. They still need this. Grimes' shot is off. Suns trail by 5. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
Williams' shot is good.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Drummond passes to Lowry. Watford outside. Pass to Edwards. And And stolen by Green. Inside, here's Goodwin. Again, Phoenix, good for 2.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Lowry surveys the D. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 3.
A bulky, quick-footed guard. I love when Lowry takes initiative and dives inside.
Williams, a screen on Lowry. Anthony, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Guys, he is on fire this quarter. I mean, what an incredible scoring performance.
Pass to Edwards. Lowry outside. Drummond to screen on Anthony. And it's Lowry penetrating. And he banks in the layup.
And this is why Lowry excels in the modern game. In the pick and roll, Kyle can beat you either way.
Lowry against Anthony. Down low. Here's Dunn. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Philadelphia. Piling up the numbers that quarter. Already, he's got a double-double. Back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for Phoenix, Jalen Green is out there with Cole Anthony. Then there's Grayson Allen, and it's Fleming in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And after a terrible first half shooting the ball, they're finally finding their touch.
Now here's Embiid, guarded closely. Too strong to be stopped inside, Embiid.
Well, sometimes Embiid makes it look so easy to outwork a defense inside.
Pass to Fleming. Now here's Green, covered by Grimes. And it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risks pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Now here's Lowry. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Oh, a grown man move from Embiid.
The control and focus from Embiid. Able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish.
And so Anthony will bring it up for the Suns. Allen outside. Pass to Green. Back to Allen. 6 to shoot. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend. Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Walker, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Watford comes in for Lowry, and a change for the Suns. Iguodala's checked in. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Outside Grimes. Walker sets a screen. Clock at 6. And the jam by Walker.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Pass to Dunn. Here's Anthony. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now Grimes. Embiid, a screen on Green. Up top, Embiid. Again, Philadelphia.
Well, certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Allen against Edwards. Allen drives, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Yeah, attacking the basket with confidence. I really like when Grayson Allen puts it on the deck and uses his body as well.
Now here's Grimes. Driving to the basket. Here's Embiid. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Tim, these recent injuries robbing Embiid of prime years. 7 straight All-Star appearances up to 2025.
Yeah, B.A., for a player his size that moves as quickly as he does, it seems like it put a tremendous amount of strain on those lower extremities. It's a common theme in this league.
First one falls for him.
Well, we know this about Joel Embiid. When he's healthy, he's an MVP caliber player and one of the toughest matchups in this league.
Looking at who's out there now for Philadelphia. Oubre, he's checked in for Walker. Edgecombe comes in for Edwards. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for Watford. O'Neal, he's checked in for Phoenix.
A big man with a nice shooting stroke. You love to see it.
And here's Dunn. Fires for 3. The rebound by Embiid. For Philadelphia, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. And Oubre gets it to go.
Wow, what skill level to get that floater up and in right there. Nicely done.
Anthony in the post. Maxey covering. Anthony misses. Philadelphia leading by 4. Here's Edgecombe. An easy 2 on the layup.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Done. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. They set a pick, and here's Oubre from the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's Green. True on the 14-footer. And now it's just a 2-point 76ers lead.
Yeah, good shot. I mean, Green makes it look easy.
Pass to Embiid. Screen by Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. And here's Maxey outside. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
And that's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Anthony, the pass to Green. Now here's Allen. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Allen with a screen on Maxey. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Allen.
Just a bad time for a defensive breakdown. And he really took advantage.
And at this stage of the game, you've got to take that. If the mid-range jumper is there, go ahead and knock it down.
Now here's Maxey. Launches it from deep. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Anthony, covered by Grimes. Screen by O'Neal. To tie it up. Knocks it down from distance. O'Neal's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Maxey passes to Grimes. And the 3-pointer goes.
And playing very well here in the second half. I mean, their shooting percentage is now over 50% from the field.
Here's Green. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night. Pass to Maxey from outside the arc. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Maxey against Anthony. Now Allen. Outside, Green. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pass to Oubre. Here's Grimes. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
If he gets that kind of space on the perimeter, you know it's going in.
And here's Dunn. He's covered by Oubre. To halt the run. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
Ooh, a high motor in close to the rim. Maxey finding a window and converting.
Now here's Anthony. Up top, Dunn. Outside, Green. 5 to shoot. And the Suns miss again.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
It's stolen by Dunn. Anthony against Maxey. Anthony, the pass to Green. And here's Anthony. Back to Allen for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Oubre's got 5 rebounds in the game. Maxey against Green. Here's Grimes. No good on the triple.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss was just on him.
Oh, come on, BA. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. Barlow's checked in for the Sixers. Phoenix also changing it up. Williams is checked in for Dunn. Brooks comes in for Green. And Gillespie is subbed in for Anthony. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie. Gets it to go.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Here's Gillespie. Brooks. Oh, the shot is off.
I love their work on the glass. They hold a nice rebounding advantage.
Oh, the feathery touch. Dropped it right over the rim.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
A play like that can absolutely take the wind out of your sails. Just a tough break.
No need to rush here. Take your time.
Take your time. This is where you can reset and try to get a good shot.
Williams rips down the board.
Well, that's two good players going at each other. Advantage to the defense that time.
Another shot. Ooh, it doesn't go. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Now it's Maxey. Ooh, stolen by Allen. On the wing, Brooks. He's covered by Oubre. From downtown. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
3 points.
Maxey with it. 1:10 left to play in the fourth quarter.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the 76ers.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
After losing the first game, they've come back and evened things up in this one. They'll play one more time in this season series after this.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Joel Embiid.
Yeah, I mean, he was a force on the glass. Just incredible effort.
That one goes. Yes, sir.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Oh, stolen by Embiid. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Joel, tonight was a statement win. What is it that people should know about this team?
You know, we tough, especially defensively. That's our motto. We want to guard, we want to get stops, and I think we did that pretty well tonight. But you know, we young, we learning every day, and we're gonna be really good.
The more reps, the better, and a lot to look forward to in the future. Thanks, Joel.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson.